Welcome back to a new Anno 1800 episode. We got finally some news about the next DLC 11, Empire of the Skies. Last week I shared with all of you the confirmation from Oliver, the community manager of the game, that the game was coming in August, not in September, in August. A couple of days ago he actually confirmed that it would be late August, so we're getting more precise. We don't have a date yet, and today, as they promised earlier in the month, we finally got the first teaser. This is just a tweet that you can see now on the screen, but they're also clearly teasing some news, so I think we can expect a first blog post in 1 week or maximum 2 for sure. There is one big thing that I want to discuss in this teaser itself, but I will also cover some of the other teasers that were released yesterday over the Discord community. Let's dive right in. It's Twitter, so forgive the poor quality. Of course, I'll post in the video description below the link to that tweet. So I think first of all, it's clearly the new world. You can see the Hacienda quarters over here. You can see the palm trees of the new world. So this is definitely from that region, but it's important to say that it may not actually be the base game. It could actually be the third scenario. We don't know yet much about it, but it definitely could be. Having said that, in this corner over here, I don't really see anything else new. Don't hesitate to tell me if you do, if you spotted something. I'd love to hear your thoughts. The big thing to discuss is actually this island over here. This is definitely not an island that we have in the game today. Some people immediately said that it looked like an old Nate island, similar to the one we have in Sunken Treasure or the Passage DLC. But Oliver, the community manager, actually confirmed that it is not Nate, but another character we already know. Who do you think it could be? Share in the comments below, I'd love to hear your guesses. But as I said, we do have a few other teasers I want to cover. The first one is this apparently somebody that we met in the campaign, but we met in the campaign before Isabella, so before you go to the new world. And then another one is that in this DLC, there's going to be something involving dynamite. It could be a lot of things, but I think, in the context of this teaser, if we take all of this together, I see two options for who this, NPC could be over here. The first one is Arant. Remember, right at the start of the game, this is the person that you meet. This is your friend, you save his life and he's going to follow you. You have to play a bit with dynamite, and this is also why I think he could be the one, because they're talking about dynamite. And the second is the demolition guy. This is someone that you take at the prison, right? You pay a bribe at the prison and then you get it back to your island and he helps you to blow this so that then you can access, the new mines and things like this. This is also sort of linked to dynamite, and this is somebody we meet before the new world, so I thought also about that guy. I do think Arant is actually more likely because he's a real NPC, right? We have a name and all of this, and also he seems to come from the new world, right? We are in the new world at the beginning of the game, and then we go back to the old world. So what is your guess? I'd love to hear about it. Now, personally, in the tweet itself, I don't really see anything. I mean, there is natural habitat that could mean something linked to the new world, but apart from that, I'm not able to really read anything between the lines. Speaking about the island itself, I think it's probably likely that it will either help you build some of those new airships, or at least items for those airships, or materials needed for those airships, something like this. Because do remember that right now, the only way we can build airships is in the Arctic, right? You need the Arctic, you need the Passage DLC to build those airships, and the Anno DLCs have always been independent, which means that it's pretty clear, in my opinion, that we'll have a new way to build those airships, because they want people to be able to buy DLC 11 and enjoy it, even if you don't have the Passage DLC. So anyway, we need to definitely find a way to build those airships, but this could also just be for items or materials for those airships. Now, hopefully in the next news, we'll also get more detail, in particular about the postal service, which is supposed to be a similar feature than the commuter peers that we have in the old world somehow. So definitely keen to hear more. Love to hear your thoughts once again in the comments below. Also join the Discord community to continue this discussion. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.